Beautiful souls, love reading time. I want to do a no contact check-in, but I just want to do it a little bit differently today. I'm going to have a look at your energy. I'm going to have a look at their energy. And then I just want to look at like what the shadow is, what's holding the both of you back from being together as well. So got a couple of universe signs. I've got the initial P. I was hearing like, I want to say like Penny or Penelope, I don't know why. Peter, these are quite old names. Something like that. The initial F, Felicity, Fran, Frank. Why am I getting such old names? Maybe it's an older collective today. And the initial T. And again, Trevor was coming to my mind. Tom, Trish, Trees or something like that. And I was also hearing sirens, so you might literally be sorry, I was hearing sirens, so you might be like watching this and suddenly a police car goes by or something like that. That would be significant. It will tie you to the reading. Let's have a look at your energy to begin with, and then we'll get into your person. That one did not want to shuffle. Gosh, right, so you got the Death card. That represents an ending, but it's also a really beautiful card in the sense that you know, and you probably, if you've watched tarot, you've probably heard this like a million times over, but it's so true. It is the death of an old life and the beginning of a new. So regardless of what's happened here, you would be really transforming from, you know, one version of yourself to the next. But I feel like with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, like this could be, I feel like this situation is making you feel a little bit unstable. The Nine of Pentacles upright is highly independent, you know, confident, like singles card, confident, you know, independent, happy on your own. But when that's in reverse, it's like, yeah, I feel like you're not feeling like that. I think this is kind of knocked you for six, made you feel unstable in some way. I think you're normally, like, you could be really successful when it comes to like your career path, your work, life in general, and this has just knocked you. It's completely knocked you. The Knight of Swords, you could see your person as having their guard up, like maybe like avoiding attachment style, cut off. You could have cut each other off, you could be blocked, or, you know, there is silence anyway, but I'm feeling like steps have been taken, like blocking, not answering, you know, that kind of thing. And oh my gosh, you've got the King and Queen of Swords. You could be, I feel for the right collective, one of you, at least one of you would be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if not both of you, being a double air pairing. That's important. But what's sad is that they are divine counterparts. Yeah, because you got the Knight of Swords, you've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So the King and the Queen are divine counterparts, but they're icy cold with each other. You know, they're no nonsense people, but it always makes me think of separation, not speaking, not being attached to their heart space. Yeah, so when you get cups are about feeling emotional, being emotional, but swords are, I'm just feeling so much coldness, like on both parts. You might have both blocked each other, deleted numbers, you know, that kind of thing. Like there's just, it's like a standoff. You've both got your swords guarding your heart, and you would be, for the right collective, don't ever make my readings fit, in like I want to say an emotional standoff, but I feel like you're both shut down emotionally. I will get into this person, but you've both guarded, you're guarding your heart, you're guarding your feelings, and there's just, I'm hearing that song, as cold as ice. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to get this other deck for both your feelings, but I just wanted to say, or for your feelings first, I've got a couple of things going on. My £5 Thursday and Friday ends at midnight tonight. One question short reel, £5, that ends tonight. And I've also got a February offer which will run till next week, end of February, 30% off my 20-minute pre-recorded video readings, reduced from £35 to £24.50. Link is in my bio. Right, let's get you Okay, so there is a big part of you. You may feel like your person's not compromising. You may feel that they won't make an effort, is what I'm hearing, that they won't compromise with you. And, you know, maybe you feel like you've been forced to put your guard up. You've been forced to block, not communicate, because you're just not getting anything from them. You could be feeling like, I feel for the right collective, you think your person, it's my way or the highway when it comes to this love connection. You've got I'm sorry apology. You could feel sorry. There could be things you said and done that you regret. Don't beat yourself up. We'll you know, when we're in our triggered state and we're emotional, it's hard. But I feel quite strongly that's you wanting an apology that you're not getting, and it's forced you into maybe shutting down yourself, blocking. Keep saying blocking. I feel like that's important when it comes to this reading. But yeah, just wanting, you want peace, but you want an apology. I feel like the right collective, you badly want an apology. You could feel that they're friends of influence. You could feel that they've, you know, maybe either said bad things about you, or they're like, oh, you know, you should be with someone else, that doesn't work, or like interference in that sense, you know, is what I'm hearing. There's legal matters. You might be going through a divorce, fighting over the children, or, you know, as a side note, just have kind of, you know, be going through some kind of court case separate to this at the moment to tie to the reading. I'm hearing the number 4 in April as well. That could be an important date, memory, birthday. Yeah, you think there's someone against you on their side, like a friend that's like, oh, that they don't like you or you shouldn't be together, or maybe a family member, not necessarily a friend, although I did see friends. I think you think your person's partying, having fun, you know, that kind of thing. That's what your gut feeling is saying at the moment. Okay, let's actually get into them and see their, you know, feelings, emotions, energy. Connecting energy, please, Spirit. I can't stop seeing the roses in this. Your person may have bought you like red roses. You might have a name, Rose, Rosie, that's relevant to you as well. It's significant. Actually, I'm going to go to part 2. Love and light. Bye.